Alright, everyone. Here I am making a video. That's what I want. So, let's review about the Gashlycrumb Tiny Season 1. So, first, A is for Amy who fell down the stairs. The first episode, in United States, Wildcat tries to chase Bamboo Shoot and Amy, and then that Wildcat accidentally crashed into the vase and great pillar to broken, and Mammy Two Shoes heard angrily with a broom and punished that Wildcat, and Amy and Bamboo Shoot both make fun of that Wildcat. Then the second episode, B is for Basil, assaulted by bears. In Brazil, Basil wears a fake bear head and goes to the park pet adopt into the forest. And then that thing in everywhere, and he tries to scare Basil. It was a prank, and Basil saw behind, and then he got furious, and the thing pretends to be a bear, and he runs away. Okay. The third episode, C is for Clara. In Indonesia, Clara finds a gloves, and she was looking for everywhere. Not in the kitchen, not in the cabinet, and she found the boiler room and ran into the bedroom, and she saw the blood glass cup. Fourth episode, D is for Desmond, thrown out of a sleigh. In Canada, Coco calls Haley for help. Haley answered the phone. Haley talks to Coco. Coco said, "There was a party in your house." And Haley was shocked. Angrily, and Haley slammed and closed to the telephone and rushing to the street, and look at her face. She's wearing a red and stripy black hat, red lipstick, and her short white, yellow, bluey hair with violet hair, and runs to the street for 100 miles, approaching to her house. And Desmond opened the door, and Haley yells at Desmond, and Desmond slammed the door, and Desmond and his friends tries to get away from Haley, and Haley grabs Desmond's tail and throws four of them out of the house forever. The fifth episode, in Spain, E is for Ernest who choked on a peach. Ernest listened to the radio's news. The president tells everyone in the radio the fruit is alive, explosion fruit in the lab, and the scientists got worried. And Ernest got scared, and he goes to the kitchen and he eats some chocolate nuts. Okay? Next, F is for Fanny, sucked dry by a leech. In Japan, in Japanese school, Fanny was trying to pray yesterday, and then she's got surprised by her new friend, a new classmate. Meet her classmate friend. She was very embarrassed. Okay? G is for George, smothered under a rug. In Argentina, George and his friend is sleeping, and the three visitors tries to wake George, so they put a telescope glass lens on George's eye and cuts the small into pieces and put on George's eye, and they finally wakes him up. H is for Hector. In United Kingdom, Hector saw a cube and he took it to the house and he puts everywhere, and his right his right spot in the chair, and he leaves into the living room. I is for Ida who drowned in the lake. In Korea, Didi is so sad about Marky. Narrator asked Didi about Marky was very miserable. So so Didi so Didi decided Marky let him in. He asked. Okay. J is for James who took lye by mistake. In Spain, James accidentally drank lye by mistake. He thought it was a water or juice. James was very anxious. He runs to the stairs to bathroom. He tries to open the door, but it's locked. So three never open him inside. Well, three of them swimming in the bathroom, in the toilet. Three of them never let James inside of the bathroom anymore. So, next case for Kate. In Taiwan, her stepsister scolds Kate, and her stepsister carries Kate to the cradle. She puts milk butter on her mouth. Her stepsister is so disappointed on her, and she tucks her into the cradle, and Kate is so ashamed. Her stepsister leaves and closes the door, and and Kate tastes and Kate tasting the milk. L is for Leo, who swallowed some tacks. In Hungary, today it's Clara's birthday. She heard the doorbell. It was the delivery man. Brought a parcel gift for her. She opened the gift. She reveals the woodcutter robot. Name is the panel 196. Clara calls Leah about the woodcutter robot. Introducing the woodcutter robot. The panel. 196. I mean 196. M is for Maud. In Greece, Maud tries to get out of the island to the to be to the sandy beach. Maud tries everything. She goes to the summer beach, and she's getting out of the island. She was tried in the smallest island we ever seen. And 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 then N is for Neville. In Taiwan, I don't talk nonsense. He is alone, bored, miserable. He tries to sleep, and he's dreaming horror nightmare. Well then, he's surprised and wake up from a mood nightmare. Nightmare's over. O is for Olive. Run through with an all. In Philippines, Thomas accidentally fell down to the basement and dives to the cider barrel. Joseph heard gurgling. Thomas. Thomas is drunk to become Joseph a best pal forever and takes him to the kitchen drunkenly. He shared the food for him. Thomas offers him some jelly, but Joseph declines offered, so it got tossed away. And P is for Prue, trampled flat in a brawl. In Malaysia, and after day, Prue saw a mess which has been ransacked by an enemy cruelly. Prue thinks her two brothers goes to summer. Q is for Quentin. In Spain, swimming pool like an ocean and so many people. 120 people and 110 kids. How did so many? That's the house of owner. How did they get in here? Okay. R is for Rhoda. In Indonesia, the Martians defeat by Rhoda and her friends. Rhoda and her friends tries to save people to reveal the news. And S is for Susan, who perished of fits. Emma blew in Spain. Emma pulls cloth like a treadmill. Josh runs in the cloth. Emma reaches to the end of the cloth, and Josh runs across to the other, and she completely continued chase him. Then T is for Titus, who flew into bits. In Spain, Jerry and Titus hears and eavesdropping Didi doing a scientist. What is he doing in this chemistry room? U is for Una, who slipped down the drain. In Thailand, Didi pulls delivery chute up to the living room such that the entire shipment of coal barge into the house, pushing Marky off. Then Uma opens the door. As soon she digs her head out from the coal, it tips completely worthless. Then V is for Victor. In Latvia, the train goes completely wrong. Three bullies try to shake the lever in the train and people scared. Victor tries to save his brother and the people. W is for Winnie, embedded in ice in Singapore. It's Christmas, December 2, 2020. A lovely night Winnie decided her friends let inside means a true peaceful angels forever. Okay. 3 to go. X is for Xerxes. In Romania, Xerxes is scared of a mice. He runs away. He's scared in the night. He finds his bed. Later, later in this next day, and Xerxes tries to go outside in off screen. Y is for Yorick. In Norway, Yorick tells his friend about Frog Fairy. His friend's so excited too. His friend goes to other house. He saw many frogs. He tries to kiss and he found one big frog turns into a big fairy and she pushes him. He asks the fairy, magic appears, car, fairy accept. And finally, Z is for Zilla. This is the last episode in United States. In this news, this is the last and final episode. Linus Van Pelt has been attacked by a pumpkin monster. Linus just died for real. Now he is in funeral. It signs Rest in Peace, Linus Van Pelt, born in 2013, died in 2020. Sally is crying. Sally drops her flower rose to Linus's grief. Pumpkin Monster has been arrested forever. Off screen, Sally survived. Also her friends. In the news about Linus's death, people explain all across the world. Charlie Brown, Pigpen, Lucy, Franklin, Marcy, and Peppermint Patty explain about Linus is gone. And then they goes to the airport. So Sally is going to the airport too, without her boyfriend. Sally lost her boyfriend. Now Sally is in the airport without Linus. Peppermint Patty is in the airport too. She through still sad for Sally, expressed happiness about her boyfriend Pigpen, has remained faithful to her. However, Peppermint Patty's heart is suddenly shattered when she sees Big Ben's funeral with sign "Rest in Peace, Big Ben" sign on it. Now just as dejected as Sally, Peppermint Patty joins with Sally with their bags, and Peppermint Patty tries to make happy with Sally, and they goes to the airplane, waiting for the airplane, uncertain. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and like. So, I love you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye. Mwah. See you.